Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Bath and Bodyworks. So many drops today. You guys definitely have to head to the stores to check these out if possible, but we're going to start off with almond croissant. This has notes of toasted almond, vanilla glaze, and flaky croissant. I love this in candle form, and it is awesome in body care. This is a must-have for me. It's warm, you smell the almond, you smell the croissant. Even if you don't like food smelling body care, I would still recommend this as a nice fall scent because they don't overdo it with the croissant scent, and it still smells like a nice fall almond scent. It is on the warmer side compared to the other body mist, but they did an amazing job with this. It smells pretty consistent in between the products too. So almond croissant for the win. I love this one. Next up is sweet cinnamon pumpkin. So this is a returning scent with notes of heirloom pumpkin, autumn cinnamon, ginger snap, and whipped vanilla. I was never too much a fan of sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I thought it was a light smelling pumpkin scent. It was basic, but girl, this is different. The other notes are really popping through once you smell it. I mean, it is still a cinnamon pumpkin scent, but I'm really picking up that ginger snapped and whipped vanilla note. So kudos to Bath and Body Works for making this way better than their other releases. I will say that it is still not a super strong scent, but it definitely is stronger than it was before. I would say the scent is pretty consistent in between the products. For the next one is caramel vanilla. This is another one I was excited to try based off of the candle. This has notes of buttery caramel, melted brown sugar, and whipped vanilla cream. Oh my goodness, this is lovely. If you love the candle, you will enjoy the body care. This is another warm fall fragrance. I would say it's on the same level as almond croissant, maybe a bit muskier though. This smells consistent in between the products, so this is backup worthy. It definitely is worthy of getting the full collection as well. Let's take a look at these candles. So this is a day at the cafe, and look at that top to it. I like this better than Paris Cafe because of those milky notes and the caramel. I have this in different packaging, so it still smells the same as before. Sweet vanilla cream is not as sweet as you would think it is. It is a milky vanilla, and I definitely smell the vanilla syrup versus a typical vanilla. Pumpkin and salted toffee smells just like those notes with a little mix of maple syrup, but not as syrupy as pumpkin pecan waffles. Cinnamon sugar coffee cake smells exactly like the name, just like something you would get out of a coffee shop. Next is pink matcha latte. I was hoping this smelled better than the candle. This has notes of creamy matcha, pink sugar, and vanilla foam. While I hated the candle because it was like a spoiled milk scent to it, this one doesn't have that scent, but it is something weird in here that I'm not a fan of. My daughter detected it, and it was in all of the products too. My son was with me and he thought it smelled all right, but the pink matcha latte scent is not for me. If I had to rank these, number one would be almond croissant, number two caramel vanilla, number three would be sweet cinnamon pumpkin, and then number four would be pink matcha latte. As far as the other fall tables, I actually went over all of these soaps and candles in my coming soon video, so this is just for showing you display purposes. But yeah, I did a review on all of those. If you didn't watch that video, make sure you check it out. I went over all of the pocket bags, the candles, pocket bag holders, but I did notice this. This is called Charmed by You, and these are pretty much bag charms. I am loving this one. I talked about this collection in a sneak peek video, but it says meet me at the cafe, and it opens up into a compact mirror. Because of the pencil, I'm guessing this is part of the back to school collection, and it's going for $12.95. The pancake candle holder that's going viral online happened to be behind something, which is why I was wondering, why was it hiding? This is going for $24.95. I did find a pocket bag for pumpkin cupcake, which smells lovely. All right, this is another fall display. I went over all of these candles and candle holders, so let's get straight to the Fruit Fusion collection. Bath and Body Works has done a collaboration with Hilary Duff, and let me go ahead and tell you, I know you did a previous collaboration with influencers and other people, but you need to keep her on board. Whoever was working with her needs a raise because this collection is awesome. We're going to start off with Berry Bliss. So this says dermatologist approved, and it is a perfume mist for body and hair, which had me worried while I was checking out the packaging, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. For the notes, it says sweet berry, tart pomegranate, and sheer woods. Guys, this is the jammiest berry. I think this is Bath and Body Works' best berry scent yet. I can smell the pomegranate in there too. The body butter is nice. It is the consistency of like the regular body butters. The lotion is nice. This smells consistent between all of the products, and I really love this. I feel like I wish they would have brought this earlier in summer because this is great, but it's still hot outside, so this is going to work beautifully. Each scent has like a coin purse that comes with it. That's going for $9.95. They also have travel sizes, which could be redeemable because it's $9.95, which is great. Now this lip oil, guys, it has a little charm on it as well. I'm sorry, but this is going for $12.95. It is a bit much. They also have hand cream. Let's go to Watermelon World. This has notes of sugared watermelon, fresh juice, and soft musk. This is actually the lightest out of these collections, and I feel like Bath and Body Works has had better watermelon scents. It's not a super sweet or candied watermelon. It kind of smells like a light, airy watermelon with a soft musk in the background. As far as the consistency in between the products, the body butter was the only thing that was different. I did not like the smell of the body butter. Something in there smelled weird and kind of off. Plus, it was significantly lighter than the rest of the products. As far as the coin purse, you have a cute watermelon slice. Loving the bright colors to that. And then the last product in this collection is the hand cream for $8.95. They probably do have the lip oils, but my store didn't have them out. Next up is Tangerine Twirl. Look at the display with the juicy tangerine in the back. And of course they have the charm on there. This has notes of bright tangerine, juicy citrus, and solar burst. This smells like you are squeezing a tangerine and the juices are spraying out. That's exactly what this smells like. This is their best tangerine / orange scent that they've ever had. As far as the consistency in the products, the body butter was the only thing that was a little different. It did smell a little lighter than the rest of the products, but everything else was the same. I am loving the packaging. It's bright, it's colorful, and it's cute. But again, $12.95 for this little small lip oil is crazy. I found more bag charms. This one says give me a squeeze. They also had a cherry one. The cherries feel kind of rubbery-ish, but that is going for $7.95. They're pretty. And what I thought was rhinestones on the gold bar is actually just the Bath and Body Works logo. This next one is a colorful bow, and it comes with like a little gold circle that says established 1990 and Bath and Body Works around it. How are you guys feeling about these square hand sanitizers? I don't know, but they do have some included in the Fruit Fusion collection. This holder has a colorful string attached to it, and it's going for $12.95. Not really loving that price. Now for the last in this collection, which is the one I was most excited to try, is the banana blend one. We all want to know what kind of banana this is. This has notes of whipped banana, smooth vanilla, and radiant amber. I don't feel like this is an ambery scent, but what it does smell like is banana Laffy Taffy. I don't know about you guys, but I was hoping for more of a real banana scent. That's what we're all hoping for when we see banana. I would say that everything was consistent except for the body wash. Now, when you try this, it actually does smell like a real banana fruit, which is why I'm wondering, why couldn't they make all of the products smell like this in this particular scent? So I'm not really looking for a banana Laffy Taffy. It is something nice to have from Bath and Body Works though, so I'm not entirely mad at it. As far as the pouch, it is in the shape, obviously, of a banana with the green zipper. Overall, Bath and Body Works, you did a great job with this collection. If I had to rank these, number 1 would be Berry Bliss, number 2, Banana Blend, number 3, Tangerine Twirl, and then number 4, Watermelon Whirl. Now let's get to the Halloween collection. This isn't really my vibes, but I told you guys I was going to review it for you guys. So this is Ghoul Friend, which is a returning scent with notes of dark strawberry, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. This smells just like it always has. It has a deep musky cherry to it, a little bit of florals, and although I'm not really picking up citrus, I would say that mixed with the deep strawberry gives it a pink scent, if that makes sense. The products smell consistent with all of the body care and even the candles, so if you are familiar with how that smells like, you know what Ghoul Friend smells like. Typically with the Bath and Bodyworks Halloween scents that they come out with, it has this airy musk in the background, and that's what you're pretty much going to find in all of the Halloween scents. This is a soap dispenser going for $24.95. Not me. Not me. Next, we have this black cat with the witch hat candle holder, and this has lots of sparkles on the base and at the top. It is going for $54.95. My goodness. I did like how it lights up and the moon is in the back, but that's about it. I knew this soap holder was going to have a button somewhere, and pretty much the jack-o'-lantern lights up. The price for this soap holder is going for $22.95. This gift set comes with an exclusive pocket bag holder, vampire pocket bag, and a packable tote. This set is going for $19.95. So as we know, the next scent is going to be Vampire Blood. This has notes of red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. This smells as it always does. This is always a returning scent around Halloween. I do not get the hype about this. Like, I own one of the older bottles. In my opinion, this isn't a sweet scent at all. It smells like berry and that Halloween airy musky scent that's in the rest of their body care, but there's nothing that stands out to me about this. The berry note in this fragrance has a watered down berry scent to it that, I don't know, a lot of people like it, but I just think that it's overhyped in my opinion. If you are a fan of Vampire Blood, you would be happy to know that it smells consistent in between the products, and it smells as it always has. They have this in single wick and 3-wick candles, and the gift set is going for $38.95, if I read that correctly. I thought it was funny in the gift set that it doesn't have a Vampire Blood hand cream. They just threw one of the, I think it's called paraffin or something, in there. That is the soap holder. This is a ghost body mist holder going for $24.95. And I just wanted to show you what that looked like with the actual, mist inside of it. For the last Vampire Blood product, I spotted the laundry detergent going for $19.95. While I'm showing you some other products, let's talk about the elephant in the room for a bit. We all know that they came out with that midnight marshmallow scent online. This dropped in the middle of the night and I seen it, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought, okay, I'll just talk about it tomorrow, only for it to be sold out and not even to be included in this drop, which is crazy. Now, some people are speculating that it will return online closer to Halloween, but I'm hoping that they bring it out in stores. Let's sidetrack a bit for Carnival Fog. So this has notes of spooky autumn air, woody incense, and midnight fog. Imagine you're at the fair at night and it's just starting to get cold at night in the fall time and you're passing by a kettle corn tent. This is exactly what this candle smells like. It smells a tiny bit like incense, but more of what I just described. This is a pot of potion candle holder, and as you can see, it has lots of shimmer glitter in there. This is going for $99.95, and somehow you can change the light from green to purple, but I could not figure out for the life of me how to do that. As far as Carnival Fog, they do have the soap and wallflower refills for that scent, which smells just like the candle. Okay, let's get back on topic while I'll show you some new products. So, from what I heard, I seen a short from Leah Janae where she was talking about that midnight marshmallow scent and said that it smelled like a Rice Krispie treat and, the marshmallows in it. Comment below if you ended up ordering that scent and let me know if that's how you feel about it. It is something that I do want to try myself. But I feel like regular customers will be more blunt about how something smells versus somebody huge on social media. Not to discredit her or, saying she's lying about anything, but I'm just asking, do you agree with how that smells, or does it smell completely different to you? All right, these are the new wallflowers as far as the Halloween collection. Most of these were going for $36.95. The skull was probably the cheaper one for $16.95, and then that other one was $22. Overpriced in my opinion. I did notice when I picked up Vampire Blood that these wallflower refills are all skulls. Pumpkin carving is one of my favorite in this collection because it smells like a pumpkin pie. You can really smell the spices and brown sugar in it. If you are interested in pocket bags, you may find some in the middle or the sides of the display as well as near the registers. Ooh, I spotted cotton candy cobwebs. I was wondering about this one. This has notes of spun sugared webs, fresh berries, and fluffy whipped vanilla. This overall does not give me cotton candy vibes. It's more of like a pink sugar with the Halloween airy musk in the background. I think Bath and Bodyworks had that scent before. This Spider Moon candle is going for $39.95. Again, they have the matching soaps to this. This is a fortune teller one that unfortunately it does not light up in stores. So I can't show you how that looks like. I have seen a picture online of a customer that did buy the product and has it lit up and shows all the details of it. So yeah, that's going for $69.95. They always have lip oils for Vampire Blood. This time they have one for Ghoul Friend, and it looks like it has shimmer in it, going for $12.95. This is a dancing skeleton candle holder that glows in the dark, going for $16.95. Right next to it they have the cotton candy cobwebs pocket bag and that fortune teller pocket bag holder that I showed you in the previous video. So before I could not figure out how to turn on the light. By the way, again, that is going for $12.95, but my kids was with me this time and this is how it glows. It looks like it automatically shuts off, so the light up time is pretty short for this pocket bag holder. To the main product of the Halloween collection is this candle holder. It is always massive in my opinion, but it got a lot of stuff going on. I know that it's carnival themed, but I cannot see how someone would want this. Again, people do what they want with their own money. This is supposed to glow in the dark, but this to me is hideous. I'm sorry. And on top of that, it's going for $275. Crazy work. I found a new wallflower refill called Dreamy Amber with notes of sheer amber, white orchid petals, and soft sandalwood. Dreamy and ambery is correct. I like that it's not overly ambery though. This literally smells like a cashmere blanket. They named it correctly. Cocktail Hour is so nice. It smells like all of these notes, especially the brown sugar. I actually think my husband will really like this one. The next one is Midnight Plum. This one was kind of boring in my opinion. It did smell like those notes, not necessarily a plum though. And this one was a soft cedar wood. I like that it wasn't overly woody. If you like pumpkin pecan waffles, they do have this in detergent form for $19.95, as well as velvet amber. I happen to spot testers for the Oud collection by the registers, so make sure if they don't have the collection out, it just might be by the registers. For the first one is Oud Vanilla with notes of rich tonka, creamy vanilla, and sugared oud. I think this is going to be the most people-pleasing one. It smells like it has sugar crystals. I love that tonka and vanilla sweetness in there. And the oud isn't smoky or overwhelming, so I feel like this will be great for people who are just trying oud for the first time. So in my ranking, Oud Vanilla is going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be the second fragrance, which is Oud Berry. This has notes of dark fruits, magnolia petals, and warm oud. Again, the oud isn't overwhelming in this or smoky. This does have a deep berry musky scent, as well as those other deep fruit scents. I can't exactly make out what it is, but I do detect it mixed in there with the berry. I do get a bit of florals in there. This is a nice scent overall. The last in the collection I'm ranking number 3, which is Oud Suede. This has notes of soft musk, amber woods, and smoldering oud. This has the smoky oud that I was saying the other two didn't have, which makes it kind of masculine in my opinion. This one is the strongest out of the collection and it's gonna last you forever. It is very musky, very ambery, and very woody. Overall, I think it's pretty cool that Bath and Body Works has the option of oud. And again, these last pretty long. It's going a bit over 5 hours and all of these are still going strong, especially Oud Suede. So that is it for my walkthrough and review. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.